Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Journey event. It's a purple Journey event. High, mid, and low teams. It's weird, the broadcast has started. It did that twice. It's strange. Usually it does that once, huh? Weird. But yeah, going to be doing Journey teams first, and then we'll get into the weekly preview. That's SOULFORGE, EVENTKEY drop table, Glory Shop. We got a new campaign. We got PvP. We got Epic Trials. You know, what else is going on this week? All that good stuff you've come to know and love from Sinnycool over the years. Let me get the stream set up and I'll put in some chapters so you can skip by this junk. Intro. Save. Yeah, we'll have chapters, so if you just want to see the SOULFORGE, you can click on it, skip to it. If you just want to see the low-level team for the Journey event, you should be able to click on it and just skip to it once I actually make it. We're doing this live, so it'll happen as we go. Let me put some playlists in case you want to... Oh, I can't find the live streams. Well, they're on the live stream playlist. They're on the Gems of War playlist, the live stream playlist. Now the studio's being dumb, so I'll jump into the chat. Screw the studio. It's Monday. How'd everybody do with their vault keys? I think that's the question. Best question to ask first. Would you refresh off a vault event? How'd you do? Hopefully well. We got Mark here. Good to see you, man. You might be the Rookie of the Year 2024, Mark. Sana was the Rookie of the Year in 2023. Can't remember who was 2022. Probably somebody that's no longer here. Some people come in hot and heavy and then they just vanish. So we'll see. And I'm getting lag on the stream too. Great. What a good start. We'll let it settle in here. Give it a sec. Chapters will be added. They will be skippable. You can skip this crap. For me, I got 350 vault keys, which, you know, I always say as a high-level player, your bare minimum should be 300, so I went a little bit further than that. Not anything worth bragging about, but 350 vault keys total. And experiencing interruptions? Figure out why. I don't know why. Because you're stupid, that's why. Okay, game title is Gems of War. Boop. Hit that like button, turn in your ticket to the train. Let's get it started. I went a little bit early today, like 3 minutes early. No, the reminder said I was going at 10:15. I went at 10:12. Wow. He's on time today. It's a Monday. I got a ton of crap to do. I tried to do a lot of it last night, though. And we'll definitely go over everything today, so... Alright, I think I got everything here. I think I'm ready to go. Let's get ready for that second chapter, which is going to be called Journey Start. Journey Start. Journey. A lot of the times I'll go to the shop and make sure I grab the Glory Shop troop just in case it's usable in the Journey event, but the one that's in there is horrible and I didn't even... I'll save that for the Glory Shop portion. Alright, we got the 4-minute, 30-second mark. Journey start. Save. Alright, let's get into it. I'm ready to go. Alright, we got the journey. We got Mystics plus Purple. Use these troops in battles. Event Captain is the Cartographer. It has 2 times magic, and its trait gives ×2 to ×3 score. So you want to have it like fully ascended, fully traded, all that good stuff. So we're going to have to go to the shop and buy up to it. There's also a weapon. Good place to start. Let's start buying up in the shop here. Potion of Enchantment. You almost always want that unless it's like a class event or a faction on a Tuesday. They did a little tweak to the journey, by the way. The devs talked about it on the forum, I think. They decreased the levels of the boss fights or something. Like, it used to go up by like 8 levels, and now it only goes up by 6, so it's a very minor tweak. I don't know if I would call it... I don't know if I'd use any stronger language than a tweak. It's Just a little tiny tweak. I don't want to get too excited. But let's buy the weapon. Do we have, how many copies do we have so far? They gave us one, the cartographer. Do we want to just orbit now? We might have to go further. Might have to buy up further. And if you see my gem stack, I said, man, I was hoping to have 7k gems by the end of the vault event. That did not happen. Just to let you know. I was buying too many merchant offers and whatnot. So I don't know if I would have made it exactly to 7k, but if I bought like 0 offers, I probably would have. But I was buying like stuff I needed when merchants would pop up. So I ended up, only gaining like a couple hundred gems. But we're up to 6,500. We were down below 2,000, so we're getting there. My vault was decent, man. I had to fit a bunch of it into like Sunday night. There's a lot of like Friday night, Sunday night type of stuff. But I don't know. Should I buy up to tier 4? I feel like Journey's going to be difficult. Another thing to note is you really want to go to we got purple. So purple deeds, purple books. If you go to stage 12 here, you got 2 books of magic deeds. Like your guild has to get to stage 12 or you're just hurting your entire guild. That is 60 freaking books you're going to miss out on. If you don't get it, if you don't get to stage 12. Because everybody in the guild gets that reward. That's 2 freaking books. Purple books. If your guild somehow does not make it to stage 12, that's 60 purple books you're missing out. That's a lot of books, and they're really hard to get. So, yeah, let's get to stage 12, please. Alright, let's just maybe go see what we can do with what we already... I don't know. I guess I'll buy up to tier 4. I think that's a suitable place to buy up to with the way the rewards are right now and the shiny keys and the shiny tokens. Like, at least buy up to the weapon, and if you can, buy up to tier 4 maybe. I think that's a good place for the journey. We got Livewire here, we got Sana here. Alright, so let's start making some teams. You just pick the higher miles. I mean, if you're just doing, let's say you're a beginner and you're just trying to do what you can do, maybe you would pick the lower miles to make it so it's not as hard. Like, it might keep it less hard for a little bit, but I think the majority of people are picking the higher miles. You don't want to waste a sigil on a battle that's going to give you less miles, you know what I'm saying? So, see what we got to work with here. It is Purple Mystics. Dow is not something I like. This will not hit all enemies. It only hits 3 enemies, I think, but that's not horrible, I guess. I don't like this guy, but if you have to, I guess. She's horrible. Ivanovus Bera, some people love her, some people hate her. I'm in the middle. I don't really... 2 enemies. Guess this hits all enemies. Be a good start, maybe. Will of Nisha, maybe. 1 enemy. Skulls, we don't want... No. This is the or. You don't want to or. You don't want to seal. Medea hits all enemies, so far 2 to keep in mind. Maybe Will of Nisha, Medea, maybe. Like, we're talking about early, getting through some miles, and maybe changing the team later. Queen Titania so far looks like the best option to me. Alright, the professor with the 3 running out there. Jam Ricks has been a member for 20 months. Thank you for the continued support. It's a long time, 1.5 years, a little over. So Queen Titania might be a great start to the team if you want to throw her over there. What's Ringmaster do? Okay. Vanya. You can get this in the underworld if you don't have Queen Titania. Vanya. If you don't have Queen Titania, Vanya. Just remember that. Dragon Soul does horrible damage. Do not do that. Maybe if you're using it as a mana generator. Because it explodes gems, but I wouldn't, like, count it as a damage dealer. It's like maybe a weird mana generator. If you just love it or something. So we're getting down to stuff that's not so good. This may be for low levels, but we'll go over a low-level team, a mid-level team, and a high-level team, so... Yeah, we got to get the cartographer. Where's it at? There it is. Let's upgrade it. Do karate on that like button. Yeah, turn in your tickets. The professor is like running out there trying to get it started, so you got to turn your ticket in before he takes off. He might pour down the pimp juice and do a burnout. You never know. Or somebody might. He's already out there. He's ready to jump on. Alright, so now we got to get it full lead. Let's orbit. And... no, get it all the way. I heard a little rumor it's creating like one more gem than it's supposed to right now. So you might want to not tell anybody. It's not as good as like the other older Journey troops, but like Chalcedony, Secret, Todd, they're doing 2. They create 2. This thing's doing 3. So it might actually be worth casting and using, but it's not going to be like this. It's not going to feel the same as it used to feel, but it'll feel better than it was feeling. We gotta put that over there. 3 purple gems boosted by Mystic Allies, and our only option is Mystic Allies, unless we do a weird class with our hero. Rain Man's been a member for 32 months. Appreciate that. I said munch. Did I say munch or months? Bro, that's almost 3 years. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. And your first day out. Thanks for the dedicated Switch videos in the past. Looking forward to yeah. I love it. You're welcome, man. I tried. Alright, cartographer. I'm thinking, what if we look at our weapons? Some people are like, there's only Queen Titania, but, what about, is red macaco purple? Somebody let me know. I always forget the colors of it. If you got red macaco, maybe that would work. Always think about your cockle. I think Dustbringer, man. We have to use purple. And it's a purple weapon that hits all enemies. Why not? For the high-level team. Then we'll make a mid, and then we'll make a low. So maybe the mid is Queen Titania, maybe the low is something else. But I'm thinking Duskbringer for these early battles. Jump back to the troops. Unless there's just horrible mana generation, but the cartographer should help us with that. Let's go back to base rarity. Now we need mana generation. What do we got? Going to the bottom, just seeing like, okay, is there anything that I'm forgetting? Like this thing explodes purple gems boosted by Daemon allies. Okay, no. What's this do again? We need mana now. Come on. Nope. Oh, Nightwing with the, Blue gems to yellow, that might get up the cartographer. Or yellow gems to green might get up your Dustbringer. We could do that. Look through all the options here. Got brown to skulls. That's not gonna work. Shoot. Shoot. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the converter and hope. So we're gonna do, if we want to have all Mystic allies, we're gonna have to make, what's our class gonna have to be? It's Karakoth, I think, like Sorcerer or something. Let's do the class. Is Archmagus? Ooh, Archmagus is Mystic. Let's do that. Okay. See, I gotta make these teams. I don't have them ready for you. I gotta make them on stream. So that's the cool thing about watching the stream. You get to see me make the teams. I'm gonna do a Moon Rabbit. Try to get up Cartographer, then Cartographer can get up everything else. And maybe we just throw a Queen Titania on there. I mean, we already got 2 damage dealers, though. Maybe Shabanu. Let's try this for the high-level team. You know, Mythic, Dustbringer, we got the Cartographer, Moon Rabbit, hopefully getting up the Cartographer, or Shabanu Vespera. And then we cast the Dustbringer and we win. Banner. Just trying to give you something a little different. I'm sure you've already seen some other teams. It's probably Queen Titania out the butt. Purple. Purple, yellow. And then we got purple, yellow, green, brown, blue. What are we missing? Red. Alright, double purple, yellow, minus red, Silverglade banner. Now let's see how this goes. Okay, so we got the Cartographer. Let's make sure, we'll double check. You know, it's fully traded. It's level 20. It's on our team. You gotta use it. You have to use the Cartographer. Anything else you do here, you know, do whatever you want, but you have to use the Cartographer. Doesn't have to be in first slot if you don't want it to be, but that's where I'm going to put it. Because it's going to also help mana generate a little bit. It's a Mystic. We're all Mystics, right? Mystic, Mystic, Mystic. Alright, let me put on a chapter for the high-level team. It's kind of like the high, early, fast. I don't know. Got 1730. So that's the high-level team. We got Mark, we got Sana, we got Livewire. We got Rain Man. Livewire got a 429 keys. Nice. Sana, Rain Man, Chad is here. Ooh, 34 months. You're 2 months ahead of Rain Man. Sana with the gifted. Went to Mark. Ivy's here. Chad with the 2. Running out there to help Sana and the Professor. Tesla. Usually you just do like weapon, mana generating weapon, double Tesla with Holy Saint Astra. Like wand, Tesla, Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. Or you can do like Tesla, wand, Tesla, leprechaun. Or you can do like Tesla, wand, Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. Or, you know, you need some sort of like 2 Teslas with 2 mana generations. 1 Tesla? Well, that's fine. I mean, usually I only need 1 anyway. Misty's here. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh, what was that? That was weird. Did you see that? I don't know if I pushed a button there, or if that was the, that was weird. I hope we're not going to have trouble today. Alright, so we're looking for this. We say blue to yellow. If we don't have it, then we are trying to get up the Cartographer. But we got the Dustbringer, we cast it, we win. I think I'm the Dustbringer man. I probably use it more than anybody on YouTube. Alright, here we go. We got it. Look. Let's get rid of this. Now we can do this. It looped. It looped. Didn't loop there. We got those angel gems, by the way. Those just bless random. It'll bless a random ally. I don't think you can match them. To like blow them up or destroy them or something. Yeah, Doomed Vulge is good too. The cool thing about Dustbringer, though, it uses green and brown and purple, and the Volge is just all purple. So you kind of have to put the Volge ahead of the Cartographer. Maybe we'll do that for our mid-level team. That's a great idea, though. Alright, we want to match purple. Looped, Dustbringer, win. Alright, we'll do a couple more with this team, then we'll go to a team without the Dustbringer, without the Shibanu. Shibanu's done nothing yet, but maybe it would later. Alright, we got the Bunny, but we got the Dustbringer. Alright, here we go, a 70 mile. This might stand up against us a little bit. Efley's here. Okay, we got a little bit of the Bunny. We got this brown. We got Dustbringer, bang. Peace out. So here's a little high-level team you may not have seen. It's working so far. I don't know how far and how long it'll work, but the Cartographer's semi-looping. The Dustbringer, you cast it once right now. You might need to cast it twice later. You might get to use those death marks. You got the Shabana Vespera, doing Shabana Vespera things if you want. And you got the Moon Rabbit to help you get up quickly in some battles. Alright, let's make a mid-level team. So let's get rid of that in this, at least. Okay. Maybe you do the Doomed Volge. I like that. You gotta put it ahead of the Cartographer then. And we need some mana. I mean, we match one purple, we're getting up, so it's not that big of a deal. There's like nothing. Except for the Moon Rabbit, it's like the only thing I can think of. Once again. Then maybe we'll throw a Queen Titania on there just for fun. Mid-level team, no mythics. They could work just pretty much like this. Probably use the same banner. No, we gotta change the banner. Purple. Could minus brown. There we go. Umbral banner. I would rather get up the Cartographer. Like later on, you're gonna want to get your like Volge and Cartographer going. Early on, you're gonna want to just get up your Queen Titania and cast it and win. But I'm thinking long term here with this team, with this banner. All right, mid-level team. Let's put in a chapter for people watching after. Uh, 24. All right, let's see how it does. The Volge is probably... Isn't the Volge loopier than this troop, or are they about the same? All right, no bunny. Purple ally and enemy. I mean, like, we have to, so... Look at this one, you might not even need to cast the Cartographer. But she's got to be on the team anyway, so... No bunny. Let's just match some purple then. Queen Titania's up, and they're dead. "30-mile battle." When's this voice gonna stop doing this? Being sick sucks. Mornings are definitely worse, and I always stream in the morning. I should probably start streaming a little bit later, but I can't. I think when there's one enemy left, I should probably cast the Cartographer, because it probably hits hardest out of everything in the team. Like a single enemy. So if you had everything up, if there's more than 2 enemies, you would do Queen Titania. If there's only 2, you might do the Vulge. And if there's only 1, you would do the Cartographer. So they all have a time and a place. Right here, the answer is get rid of the green, first of all. And the brown. And the yellow. And the skulls. And the answer here would be the Vulge. Then, Titania, maybe. Finish them off. Stacy's here. I think that's good for this one. Getting the gist. We gotta put pep in our step anyway. So, you know, there's a situation for each. You know, only cast the Moon Rabbit if it has alignment. That would get up your Cartographer, and then you would cast your Cartographer. You know, Doomed Vulge if there's 2. Or it's the only thing up and you're trying to get up your team. Queen Titania, if it's up and you have 3 or more enemies, cast it. Cartographer if there's only 1 enemy left, because it's going to hit the hardest. It's got extra magic and stuff, because it's the Journey troop, it's the Pathfinder. It's going to hit super hard. So if you're trying to finish off 1 enemy, the Cartographer. Might even switch the... nah, because this can, like... I like the order I got it, because... Cartographer puts the purple on the board, and Queen Titania doesn't, so... Alright, low level time. No legendaries. Do low level players have the Doomed Vulge? I don't know. We'll try not to use it since we already did. If I was low level, I think I want to try the Nightwing or something. For a low level player. Maybe keep the Moon Rabbit and maybe like a weapon like Black Manacles. We'll see how this goes. It might work. Putting up yellow and purple. This uses yellow and purple. This is putting up purple. If you have the Vulge would be better, but then you'd have to move it to the top of the team and move everything down. This is a low-level team, though. Banner. Can't do minus brown now. I still want yellow. We could probably go back to the one that's this one. Unicorn. Alright, let's just do this for the low-level team. "30-minute mark or so. Alright, so you have no mythics, you have no legendaries, you're just trying to do what you can do. Here you go. Cartographer, Nightwing, Black Manacles, Moon Rabbit. Oh, it didn't kill. Should have done the moon rabbit. Alright, here we go. So, when this gem is destroyed, it will grant bless to a random ally. It's the angel gem. Another thing you could use is maybe the Elythian Servitor. Might be better early. I was just seeing if this Nightwing would put up enough to go with the Cartographer. I think the Doomed Vulge, if you have it, would be better. You can just move it up to the top. Then you'd have like 3 things making purple. But we just used that in the mid-level team, so I didn't want to do it again. Alright, no rabbit. Wascally Wabbit. We got the rabbit now, but we don't need it now, because the only thing that uses yellow is already filled up, you know? Ooh, that works, see? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. We should just be killing it, but I was trying to play properly so you could... Alright, one more. You want to trade something out for the Nightwing? We don't get to use it very often, so I was trying to use it. Black Manacles, weaken them. We got a little bit of this. And one enemy left, so Cartographer. Hopefully you can use the mid-level or the high-level team, but just in case, you got this too. Alright, so we're done with the journey. It's time to do the weekly preview. So I will catch up in the chat, and then I'm going to go off to the races on the weekly preview, but I will put in chapters. I will pause here and there and see what's up with y'all, so don't feel neglected. Journey's important. You want to get those books. Purple books. Everybody needs purple books. Everybody needs purple deeds. Nobody in the game doesn't need those. Something everybody should be on board to do. Get this journey at least a 12. Stage 12 reward. Alright, weekly preview. I won't put a time yet because I want to see what you guys are saying. If anything, tell me how many vault keys you got, all that good stuff. Mark said, welcome. How was my vault weekend? Yeah, I got 350. I did okay. You know, I was hoping for 300. I got 350, and then, like, I didn't get, like, I don't know. I wish I got, like, a couple more epics. I finished with more verses than I thought I would. You know, I have, like, 4 gaps. Usually I only have, like, 2 or something. I was hoping for more gems, but I was buying stuff, so it's my own fault. It was okay. Livewire, hello. Lady Alfred Sana, hey. Morning, Rain Man. Professor Run out there. Livewire 429. Do karate on the like button. No problem, Rain Man. Chad, that's a long time. Sana with the membership. Appreciate it. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Ivy, hey. Yeah, Ivy. Tesla usually just like Holy Saint Astra or Leprechaun or like the Wand or something just to get it up, cast it, bang, use your guard medals. If you're doing something super hard, maybe you use like Shield of Erskaya or Golden Cog to boost her up to make her hit harder. She boosts off of armor, so... Right, Professor? Yeah. The Vulge with the Queen Titania is a good idea. Doomed Vulge, Doomed Vulge, Doomed Vulge. Morning, F. Lee. I feel you, son. I'm busy. Too, man. I gotta hurry up. Sauna did new Journey Troop. Doomed Volge, Will of Nisha, Midnight Queen with Nightweaver. Maybe flip-flop the Journey Troop and the Doomed Volge, because the Volge is pure purple. And the Cartographer is yellow and purple. And the Volge, like, is more consistent with looping, so you probably want to put it up ahead of your Cartographer. Volge makes 2 purple based on purple troop amount, so depends. Right? Because, like, the enemy counts too, huh? The Cartographer, like, the enemy will never count, right? So the Volge almost always will do a little bit more, huh? So make sure you're putting your Volge ahead of your Cartographer, because it's better. And it hits 2 enemies. I mean, the Cartographer does hit harder, but... like, if you're trying to loop. If you don't care about looping and you just want to... I don't know, though. Like, the further you get in, the better it's going to be to have your Volge ahead of your Cartographer. Yeah, remember mana blocking, mana, you know, the order of things. You don't want to put a pure purple under something that's purple and a different color. You want the thing that's purple and a different color under the pure purple thing. Alright, here we go. Ready? Weekly preview, 36:45-ish. Save. Which way? New ultra rare troop. Book of Witches. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Amatiel's Prison. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. Journey. Help your guild travel to a new kingdom. Build a team from a troop type mystic and invade every day. We just did that, so go check it out. 3 teams. Week of Karakoth. All Karakoth troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Mystics. All Mystics gain 10% to their skills. And bonus souls. Use the Book of Witches in PvP and Explore to gain 40 souls. Let's check out the SOULFORGE. Is there anything good in here? Let's go see. Salamandria. I forget what she does. It's okay, I guess. Not great. Cantor. Man, we got like 2. They're similar. We got 2 newish mythics that hit 2 enemies, you know. King Bloodwood. Who else is there? Skady. Well, Skady's the worst, I'll tell you that. But between King Bloodwood... Cantor. Salamandria. Whew. I don't know, y'all. It's weird. It's hard. I almost want to say Salamandria, and then King Bloodwood, and then Cantor, and then Skady. This is true damage, and it explodes. Which isn't horrible. Creates 2 burning gems and matching 4 or more gems. It's not great or anything. Like, it's not something you're going to use very often. It's not top 10. It's not a top 20. But there's nothing in the SOULFORGE that's a top 10 or a top 20 this week. So I'm just putting them in order the best I can. But yeah, explode all burning gems. Deal true damage to the first 2 enemies boosted by burning gems destroyed. It's an elemental. That's good. Then we got King Bloodwood. 23 green, yellow, brown, Forest of Thorns, Elemental Fae. Deal heavy splash damage to an enemy boosted by entangled and bleeding enemies. Steal 10 life from all enemies. It's cool that it hits like 3 enemies, then it steals 10 life from all enemies, so it's gaining 40, and then entangles and inflicts bleed on a random enemy with matching 4 or more gems, and has 33% skull reduction. Just an all-around solid mythic, like above average. Nothing too special, though. But none of them are this week, so I would save. I was half expecting to see like Ironhawk here, because it usually pops up right after a Vault event. Cantor, once again, not horrible, and I wouldn't argue if you said it's better than King Bloodwood or something, but I'm just not a big fan. 24 blue, green, yellow, Blackhawk, elemental monster. Deal true damage to the first and last enemies boosted by blue gems. And then it has nothing, pretty much, for traits. So you cast it, you're done. And then you got to get it back up, and then you cast it again, and you hope that it kills. It's kind of just slow and not impressive. Skatey is super old mythic that no one uses anymore. 20 blue, yellow, purple, Glacial Peaks, Divine Fae, freeze and mana burn the first 2 enemies, knock them to last position, summon Queen Mab. It's just weird. Like, mana burn is based on like how much mana the enemy has. So sometimes that'll do a decent amount of damage, and sometimes it'll do barely any. And then it's only freezing 2 enemies. Like, you got things that can freeze all the enemies. Knocking them to last position, like, usually you don't care about that too much. And then summon Queen Mab, like, we don't even use Queen Mab either very much. Create an Ice Storm at the start of every turn. So it's pretty bad. Like, it's getting worse and worse. But that would be my order if you're following my order. If you've already got all the top 10s, all the top 20s, and you're just like, hey, I wonder which one I should craft. I don't know. I guess Salamandria. I'm not excited about it, though. Alright, Beltane. Essentia. Queen Titania, Dark Monolith. Queen Titania is the best legendary, and it's probably might be the best thing in the SOULFORGE right now, and you can use it this week right now. You're not going to see people using it on like every day, every week, all the time anymore, but when it's a certain restriction, you use it. What's up with their hand there? It's like on the other side of the border. You see that? Like her hand that's holding the staff is kind of weirdly... Or am I tripping? You see that purple border? Like they forgot to, when they were doing their little picture there, they forgot to put it behind it. Anyway, Queen Titania's decent. She's probably a top 15 legendary at least. Maybe top 10. So, if you're going to use it this week and get a lot of use out of it, like, you might craft it. It's not that many diamonds. You just had a vault event. You should probably save up for other things, but I wouldn't hate it. 16 red, purple, bright forest, Fey Mystic, deal damage to all enemies, boosted by red enemies and allies. If there are 13 or more red gems, gain an extra turn. So it can hit really hard. It can also fairy fire, which makes it hit even harder. And then it can gain an extra turn and then cast it again. Like, it's pretty cool. When it works the way you want it to work, it's pretty impressive. Essentia might be next just because you want the 50% dragon start. Its spell is horrible, but you know, sometimes you want to double up on Diamantina or something, or you know, you want a 50% start some sort of dragon situation. Beltane, I've seen people use it. I haven't used it yet, but I saw people like trying to force it into teams. Just I don't know. It's not bad, but it'd be cool if it had like empowered or something. Just has no good traits. 16 green, brown, Pansvale, Wildfolk, convert blue gems to green and purple gems to yellow. Give 1 to 3 random status effects to all allies. Person that would use this is like the same person that's using Luna, or you know, they just try to use weird troops. And there's always something better. But I don't know. It's not horrible, but like no good traits. Like if this was going to be a good troop, it would have like something here, like empowered or a 50% start or a 75% start or something else. So now you have to get it up first before you can do that. And then the reason you're doing that is to get something else up. And now we're just like getting things up to get things up to get things up. And now you're just pushing, you're just making stuff take longer. You never want to get something up to get something up to get something up. Dark Monolith is, you know, nothing to write home about. Any good weapons? Old Magish Staff. Explode purple, Karakoth allies. Summon a Karakoth troop. Always worth like grabbing those if you want to for the collection purposes to have another explodey weapon. This is poop. Red and purple for Daemons. Purple and brown for Karakoth. Yellow and purple for Mystic. Doomed Toilet. And that's it. So grab one of those explodey weapons if you're going to grab anything. That's about it. I would say Queen Titania was the best thing in there. And you should probably just save and not get anything, really. But if you're going to use the crap out of it this week, I don't hate it. I'm gonna fix the chapter. Put weekly preview / SOULFORGE. This way I didn't screw that up. Alright, what are we doing next? Ridia's here. Solitary Mind, good to see ya. What are we doing next? We did the SOULFORGE. We did the journey. Let's do the Glory Shop business. That'll be the 4625. Alright, we're going to do the Glory Shop business, the Event Key Drop Table business, the TRAITSTONE business right now. Alright, we got the Book of Witches. 11 red, purple Karakoth Mystic Construct. Curse 2 random enemies. Summon a random mystic. Sounds stupid. Summon a dark storm at the start of battle. Best troop ever. No, I'm just kidding. This thing is horrible. I don't know who would ever use it. But it does come in with Arcane Dark Traitstone, so you can get as many as you want right now. Look at that. Get as many as you want. So that is red and purple. Let's go check it out. What can we fully trait with that Traitstone that you could get as many as you want right now? Let's do show all, just in case. Pretty much own everything, but you never know. Alright, who uses this stone? Anybody? There's a curse right there if you want to curse. And another one right there. Dang old curse. We got a bless right there. Ishtara. Divine Roar. 50% chance to bless a random ally when my turn begins. Infernus has the burn all enemies on 4 or 5 gym match. Obsidius has Earthquake, stun all enemies on 4 or 5 gym match. The Archdeva has Sanctuary. You gotta get this thing fully traded. If you're gonna ever use the Archdeva, or Diva, or however you say it. I just think Diva sounds like a woman. I don't care if it's the right way to say it or not. It's just like, I say Volpakia instead of however you're supposed to say it. Because I just think it's cooler to say Archdeva than Archdiva. Like, Diva makes me think of Beyonce, like, twerking on the stage or something. Like, and this is not Beyonce. It looks nothing like Beyonce. So the Archdiva makes me think of a twerking Beyonce. So I say the Archdeva. But yeah, if you're ever going to use the Archdeva, make sure it's fully traded, because it only gets to cast 1 time, and then the only other usage it has is its 3rd trait. So it's got to be fully traded if you're going to use it. And it might use that stone. Go check. Here we go with the legendaries. They definitely use this stone. Is there anything good, though? Queen Titania with the Summer's Veil. So if you got it in the SOULFORGE, you crafted it with its weird arm over the banner, it's still there. I can't get my eyes off it. Can you guys see that? I don't know why. Just like, my eye goes right to that bracer that's hanging over the border there. This looks goofy. Like, her whole arm and that staff is just, like, floating in the air. It's weird. Anyway, Summer's Veil, Fairy Fire, random enemy on 4 or 5 gym match. So you could get her in the SOULFORGE and then fully trade her with the Glory Shop. Alright, anything else? Doing this off the top of my head, I think Fist of Zorn is an empowered converter. Drowned Sailor is an empowered converter. You want to, like, have all of those just in case. If you ever want to use one, you got it. You know, Sister, what am I trying to say? Sybil of Lust has a 75% start. You would only ever use it, though, if you have all Daemon allies, which is only every once in a while. Horned Asp, 75% start. you know, this stone isn't very, you know, it's the Queen Titania stone pretty much, and a couple empowered converters. But check out your mythics just to make sure. Oh, we have an Easter thing. I skipped right by. Alright, event key drop table is Karakoth. Let's look at it. Let's gaze at it. Let's stare at it. So, Karakoth. This is the only troops you can... if you use event keys, you're only going to get what I'm about to show you. You're not going to randomly get, like, Infernus or something. You're only going to get these troops right here if you use event keys. The sooner you learn about event keys and what they're going to give you and how it's different every week and it goes along with the kingdom, the better off you'll be and the less you'll waste them. Alright, these are the only troops you can get with event keys right now for the entire week. Deathlock Dralic. Can you get the Elder Dragon? I think so. Elder Dragon, Vashtagon. You can't get Zul'Goth, you know. You have to make that in the SOULFORGE a certain way, so they're not going to let you get it through event keys. So these three are not great, but they're not the worst ever, and it is a Magic Kingdom. Now, it's a weird... I guarantee you're never going to use these three. Like, you're not going to be excited if you get one of these three. We used to use Vashtagon to help High King Irongut, but ever since the wand came in, we don't need it. And like Bane of Mercy and stuff, like their stuff keeps coming in to where Vashtagon is just not useful anymore. The Elder Dragon, there's way better, like Stellarix just crushes this down the, you know, stuffs it in the, like gives it a swirly. And this thing no one's ever used because, why? Then the legendaries aren't good either, like there's no good reason, like the only reason you're opening event keys is if you're trying for a magic stat and you're like a misguided soul that thinks that's the most important thing in the game. So then you waste all your event keys, and then here comes Adana next week, and then here comes Alkari the week after that, and then here comes Asian the week after that, and you're like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. I could have had I could have had Tesla, and 3 Iron Hawks, and Tina, and I could have had all that stuff, but I got... Anyway, I think it's horrible and you should skip it, but very, very specific person that's going to get a magic stat immediately if they get that mythic, maybe. That's the tiebreaker for me. That's a tiebreaker. That's not a reason. Alright, so we did that. We did the Glory Shop Troop, the Traitstone, the Event Key Drop Table, the SOULFORGE, the Journey. So let's go do, let's just see what else is going on. Alright, today we got a new campaign. You might be doing that. You know, you always do your adventure board, your dungeon. You got the journey. You're going to get started there. We got PvP going on. Of course, like always, Underspire, Epic Trials. Tuesday, Durgaroth. Faction event, Tuesday, Durgaroth. Wednesday, we're getting a new pet. It's not that one. I don't know what that is. Got that lamb with eggs on its head coming for Easter, so it's a new pet. I think it's called like Garlamb or something. Thursday, we got Sorcerer class event. Friday, we have a bounty. Bounty event on Friday. And Chatathon on Saturday. Chatathon. 15th bi-monthly Chatathon. Can we do it again? I hope so. Can I make it? I hope so. I need to start taking some measures to make sure I'm good for Saturday morning. Like, I need to start very soon. This is me promoting it, though. Hey, the Chatathon is Saturday morning at the Butt Crack of Dawn. I'm promoting it right now. Hi. So that's what's going on this week. Durgaroth, new pet, sorcerer, bounty. Alright, let's knock out this campaign. Let me put in a chapter, though. I'll check up on the chat, too. You guys being good over there? You guys being good in the chat? I don't know. I'm gonna come see, though. You better, like, hurry up and get in your seat. You wipe that mustard off the wall and hurry up and get in your seat. Better hurry up. Better do that. Better clean up. Parents are coming home. Better watch out. You better be being good over there. I don't know. Hopefully the mods aren't, like, getting bribed or something. Guys being bad over there. I don't know. I'm coming home. Better watch out. Here I come. Alright. Trying to figure out where I was. Mark says, looks like I'm sitting on my 12,000 diamonds again this week. Mythics don't look good to me. You're exactly right. You got plenty of top 10s you still need. You do not need Salamandria. So, great job. If you didn't have Queen Titania and you wanted to use it this week, but you got the Doomed Vault, you got the Cartographer, you got Black Manacles, like there's so many other things you could use and save those diamonds and not get Queen Titania, so. Solitary Mind is here. Livewire said I made a mistake and bought the weapon in the SOULFORGE. Yeah, bro, I think I've done that before, like once. Learned my lesson, so hopefully you never do it again, because I feel like I've done that one time too. It's like everybody gets one. Excuse me, hold on. Monday party people, says Rydia. What's up? Underspire, yeah, I do that tomorrow. Hall's Breezers and Honey, right? Mark says the first two mythics I got out of chests were Elder Dragon and War, both garbage. Well, Elder Dragon's not garbage. He's just, you know, like I said, Stellarix gives him a swirly. The Doomed Vault really probably gives him a swirly, like... The wand gives him a swirly. He's just an Elamagrim dragon. It's just like a neat, average dragon. It's okay. You use it here and there. Elder Dragon goes well with Void Dragon for Madness Storm, says Livewire. Yeah, that Void Dragon. I keep forgetting about that. That's a good one. That's another one that gives Elder Dragon a swirly. The Void Dragon. Alright, here we go with the campaign. Oh no, I'm dropping controllers again. I can't stop dropping that thing. Drop it like it's hot. 57:45. Alright, the campaign. Amatiel's prison. Tessarion had wanted to get his hands on something called the Book of Witches for some time. He was desperate for information about a witch named Amatiel. None of his other tomes on witchcraft mentioned her, and you should never get between a scholar and a mystery. So, with the help of a cartographer who had mapped the twisted lands of Karakoth, we set out in search of the book. Match purple gems in any battle, kill purple enemies in any battle, and kill enemies in... These don't even really matter anymore. They're so easy, you don't even have to look at them. But, what are we getting? Monty... He looks uncomfortable. Like, how's he hanging on to that? It's a cosmetic pet. This looks like a dong hanging out. I don't know. Never mind. What's up with their stuff lately? Usually it's nice. Whoops. Alright, the weapon, Amatiel's Wing. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by angel gems, then create 2 angel gems. Temperance. Oh, got your leg up there, huh? Spread-eagled. Spread-eagled Temperance. Create a angel gem. There's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each yellow gem on the board. Another poopy tarot card. Looking sassy. We got Amatiel, the mythic. If I can find it. You see how there's no indicator on the screen at all where I'm at? I'm on glory. Now I'm on gold. Where am I at now? Do you guys know? Where am I at? Do you know? Oh! I'm on the Arania medal. Now I'm on Amatiel. 24 green, yellow, purple, white helm, divine mystic, explode all angel gems. Deal damage to all enemies, boosted by undead and daemon enemies. Ugh. Well, at least you guys didn't get something that's awesome. That sounds not great. It's boosted by undead and daemon enemies. Great. That's cool. Something you'll see 1 or 2 of here and there. So you'll never get to use it because you're never consistently going to see undead and daemon enemies. most likely. And even when you do, you got other things you could use that are way better, so seems like a pretty bad mythic. But yeah. We're getting magic, at least. It's probably the best thing. Finally. We got 0 magic in the last campaign. That was crazy. But that's the campaign. Okay, so does anybody have a preference on PvP or Epic Trials next? I think that's... Am I missing anything? You know how many things there are going on in this game these days. I could forget something. But PvP and Epic Trials? Did I forget anything else? Livewire says you need those sticky gloves. I know, dude. Like the football, you get the gloves with the Velcro on it, and you throw the football that has the other side, and then you catch it, and you never miss. Livewire says, why does a duck need a magic broom to fly when it can already fly? Because it's a duck. And I don't know, and it looks uncomfortable, too. It kind of looks like that yellow monster guy. He's all excited. Tyrion says, new campaign, Mythic is above average good, but more fodder for the pile. Nah, you know. Yeah, you're never going to use it. Just think of it that way. Like, in a vacuum, it's probably, like, okay, but when are you ever going to use that thing? It's like buying something you're just never going to use. Like, I don't know. I can't think of something at the moment. Usually I'm pretty good at that, but... Epic Trials, Jamrix? Anybody else? Professor Ron out there, butt crack is showing, rag in his back pocket. Sana brought the suspenders out. They're trying to figure it out. Get that butt crack covered up. Chad says, I've done this before. Let's go. So we got 3 people standing out there and no butt cracks, at least. Alright, so JM Ricks wants to see the Epic Trials. Let's do it. I think we've had every Epic Trial now. Did they make any changes to it? I could go to gemsofwar.com and check, I guess. Let me check. Looks pretty similar. I think I remember this one. Which way? Nope. They didn't change it. It's the same. So, I've already done this. So, if you really want in-depth coverage of it, you should probably go back to when we first had it. But I will try my best here. Deal damage to an enemy and disease them. Deal triple damage if they have a death mark. Deal damage to an enemy, then convert 5 yellow gems to purple giant gems. 50% skull reduction. Create 5 purple dragon gems boosted by ally and enemy daemons. Convert all purple gems to doom skulls. If there is an eldritch minion on my team, create 3 more doom skulls, then summon an eldritch minion. It's weird. I think you definitely got to move this to up a slot for its 50% stone skin. What are we using to kill stuff? I mean, turning all purple gems to doom skulls could be cool. I don't know. Let's just run it and see what happens. At least you get to summon an eldritch minion. Let's just go. Let's just play it and see what happens. If I can give you any tips, I will. I did move the giant up a slot, though. That's one thing. One tip at least. Take skulls so they don't take them. Do we want to, like, kill any certain enemy? Okay, you suck. You're probably not gonna... The enemies don't look too bad. Like, they're not gonna be too much trouble. Well, who are we trying to get up for real? I don't know. I'm glad I already got this one done, I guess. Might try to get this dude up and see what happens. They're already hitting me. Got the hell spawn, but 94 damage. Yippee. Yippity doo dah. Let's get this. Okay. I'm feeling like... Who do we want to kill for real? Not you. 80. There are 13 or more. That's probably not going to happen. It's like nobody. Like, who cares? Price from top to bottom. So you want, like, yellow gems next to purple to cast that, usually. I'm going to do this. This looks good. At least we got it right back up. Hold on. All purple gems to Doomskull. Is that gonna work? Not right now. Let's do this. Let's do this. Kill that. Ouch. Do this. Kind of waiting until I have alignment there. It's hard to get. There we go, watch. We got it right here. We're death marked now, so we can do this. Triple damage, nice. So it just takes a while. You know, cast this when you have yellow next to purple. Cast this when they're death marked, so you can get the triple damage. Cast this when nothing else is going on. And then cast this when you have alignment or you need a summon. And then you can also death mark them and stuff. So it'd be cool if we had it right now. Let's do this. Still don't have it. Let's do this. Might lose our first slot. Here we go. Come on. Don't kill me. Let's finish them off. Pretty close. Oh, they killed me. It's alright, though. We still got a summon. And we killed him. We could have summoned. It's not the end of the world if we lose that. Just try to make it last as long as you can. I hope I don't need that one. There's like a couple I need I need to double check. I hope you learned something there. I mean, I'm not going to do every battle since I've already done them. Let me know if you still got to do it and you're having trouble. Let me know, because I do stream tomorrow. I do stream Thursday. I do stream Friday. I do have a chat-a-thon Saturday. We'll get through it together. If you really need help, just let me know. Like, I'm here for you. Alright, we're looking for a Starry. Just want to make sure, because there's a couple I accidentally skipped buying on accident. I gotta remember which ones they are. Pan's Veil, of course. Super hard one where I came up with the strat to beat it. They'll probably change that one. I guarantee it. When Pan's Veil comes back around, they're going to change the team because it was horrible. Is that the only one? Cool. So I just got to worry about Pan's Veil. And they're going to make it easier, I guarantee it. So it was horrible. Alright, that was Epic Trials, and I forgot to put a freaking timestamp in because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to guess. Sorry to you guys that need it. I'm going to say we'll say like 1 hour-ish. Alright, last thing we got is PvP. See if you're being good in the chat. It's not the worst. The chat-a-thon is going to be at the butt crack of dawn, which just means like 5 a.m. or something like that. That way we can go 8 hours if we want to. I'm not trying to be streaming any time past like 1 or 2 or something like that. So, it starts very early in the morning. The first hour is free. That kind of eases you into it, gives you time to build up that time. You know, we usually count on people from other countries that are actually 5 hours ahead or something, so it's not 5 a.m. where they're at, it's 10 or something, or noon. You know, we kind of count on those people, and then once everybody starts waking up, you gotta get there, though. You know, there could be people in Texas or California or Midwest, and you know, the people in the UK and the Netherlands and the whatever gotta keep it going until those people wake up. And it usually happens. It usually works out. It's never failed. The only thing that's failed is my voice or the PlayStation. Like, you guys never fail. It's usually something on my end that's failing. If something does fail. Which I would never call... None of them have ever been a failure. It's just like... Sometimes things happen and it's not ideal. No problem, Yoke. Nice. Good job. You want me to do another battle? I can do that. Let's do another battle. Karakoth. It's just gonna get harder, so... Here, let's make sure we got, what do we want to do here? I think the skulls are really, like... I don't know... I'm always, like, a fan of doing the Medal of Seasons when you're doing Epic Trials. Just feel like it helps you for longer. And, like... If you're going to kill something, it's usually going to be if you have alignment with this right here. Or you got this lined up, I guess. But you're going to cast this first to get to this. I don't know. I always think seasons. And this is probably the order. Like, if you switch these two, it doesn't matter either way. They don't use any of the same colors. It just depends on, like, which one you don't want to die. But you're going to summon in anyway. I don't think anything specifically hits last slot. It's just going to be random. Right? So, they're going to pick whoever they want to kill. It doesn't matter where they're at. So, just put the Amethyst Giant in first slot, and then everything else is different colors. Pretty much. Yeah, so... Doesn't really matter. It's crazy how it, like, doesn't matter what order you put them in. Except for the Amethyst Giant in first slot. Unless you want to save them or something. He like, just dies too quick for you. Alright, we'll do one more, then I'll do PvP. PvP, I was thinking, you know, unrestricted might be the best place to be. It might be easier now, even easier. If we're gonna see all these hard teams and all these weird restrictions, like what's the point? You might as well just do unrestricted over and over and over and over and never move. Like they're making their own PvP boring. And that works well. That works well with your monoliths too, and like your buffs and stuff. I'll talk about it when we get there, but then you don't have to switch teams and stuff. I don't know why I'm still talking about it. Anyway, let's go. So we gotta cast the Uvashka before we cast the Hellspawn. So we kind of want to either get up this guy or this guy. That's what I'm feeling. So green, purple, red. Alright, we got all kinds of yellow next to purple. This is perfect. I'm gonna cast it. Let's go again. Not so much now, but do we have this? We don't somehow. So I'm gonna do this. Now do we have it? Yes, right here. So let's go. Crushing them. We got a decent amount of yellow next to purple. They did not get death marked. Let's take some skulls, though. Alright, now we'll do this. And they're death marked. Okay. They're death marked. We'll do this. Kill them. This is going better than last time. I'm glad I did it. Thank you, JM Ricks. Probably didn't need that purple there. Maybe I should have casted the giant. I feel like I should do this. And now we got it right here. Okay. If you got it, do it. We got anything going on here? Let's do this. We got this. Crushing their face. And they're dead already. That was quick. I'm hoping you learned something from that. I try. It seemed to get easier the more I played with the team. There's like, you'll figure out there's a situation to cast each thing. With the yellows next to purple, you cast the giant. If nothing else is going on, you cast the minion or whatever it's called. The dragon gem dude. If you got the death mark, you cast the Hellspawn. And if you got alignment, you cast the Uvashka. Or if you need a summon or whatever. Alright, PvP! It burns when I PvP. We gotta make teams for everything, most likely. Yeesh! Yeah, as far as the Central Spire thing, like, I used to hate it because it was the only spot where you would face, like, tough enemies. And they were doing just random teams for everything else, and it was much easier. But now that there's player teams everywhere, why would you go do Magrim Woods when you could use whatever you want in the Central Spire? I mean, you get less VP is the reason you would say. But if it's going to be, like, if you can do 2 battles in the time you can do 1 battle, or you can do 3 battles in the time you can do 1 battle, or if you're losing or something, if you're ever losing, like, you're going to lose. You're going to eventually lose if you're out here on the outer region. Because they're going to be using Teslas and Stellarixes and whatever you're using, they're going to be using. Like, here, they're not necessarily going to be using whatever you're using because they have access to everything. But it's just like it's so bad everywhere, you might as well. And I think there's lower level teams here too, like if you look. Like 1289, 1186. Well, you know, I mean, and on average, there was lower. But we'll make a team for all of them just in case. Let's do McGrim Woods. What can we do here? Oh my goodness. Back in the day, you just would have went. Like if this was a real loopy. A loop troop. Now it's like, what do you do for freaking McGrim Woods? Got Doomed Glaive. Lunar Tide. I gotta upgrade this. Purple to Doomskull. Not everybody's gonna have that. That's gonna make people mad. I think a Doomed Glaive or something, but... Or maybe Lunarian. Wolf Garrick, you gotta knock him into range first before he'll work, so he sucks. He's probably not gonna... I don't know. I'd probably just try this. I got 2 of them. This is gonna be annoying. This. And a weapon. Green and red. There's gonna be no weapon. Blue and green. We'll do teams for all. Like, you're not gonna do McGrim Woods, so we're just getting this one out of the way. I was thinking of doing something like Lunar Tide with the Tyrant Scroll with Forest Guardian or something, but I don't know if you have Lunar Tide. Guess we do the Wolf Hammer. I don't know. Let's try this and see what happens. Then we have to beat McGrim Woods, which sucks. I think that's Warden. We're really hoping on that Inari. We don't get Inari, we're kind of going to be sitting there with our finger up our nose. Purple, brown. If you guys have a better team for McGrim Woods, I don't think anybody's out there, like, wasting too much time on that, but I'm going to try this real quick. Yeah, the thing with the unrestricted and like doing that instead is you can get the VP talismans, you can get all those buffs from the monoliths, and then you're going to be using, you know what team you're going to be using in unrestricted because you don't have to keep switching teams. Like if you're doing the monoliths and the buffs and stuff and you're switching around to a bunch of different places, like you can never, like which buff are you going to use? Are you going to just do the 2 magic at the start of battle thing maybe? It's a little bit harder. Green to blue. We don't have it. That's annoying. So now what? We got so much mana and like... It's gonna take forever. Oh, here we go. There we go. We still didn't kill him. We're still picking our nose. Luckily, though, the Wolfhammer does the thing that Inari, like, Sucks we have to be warden with that thing. Or it would be nice. This is gonna be a sucky one you should skip and not do. Cool. Cool. You know what's fun? McGrim Woods restriction. When they take away the thing that we used to use. Yeah! Love it. Thanks for draining me now. Something irritates you, you don't have to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. Ignore this place. It's kinda, yeah. It's like when you got all the diamonds you want in the world and you have all the troops and stuff and then they annoy you in the dungeon. So, well, I don't have to do it then, screw you. We are still sitting here doing this same battle. Maybe I'll try a different team. Well, they died, but it took freaking forever. I don't like this so far. I might have to mess with it. What else you gonna do? Everything's so ass. Bunch of trash. Well, we didn't cast... You know, let's do this first of all. We didn't cast the second one at all. What about Cranass? Cranass. Ooh, the Timberwolf. I forget about him. I don't know, though. Cranass is blue and brown, of course. It blocks the hell out of Lunarian. You're blue and purple, of course. You block the hell out of it. This is not... I mean, you're doing a bunch of Skull Troops, Professor? Yeah, maybe. That was my other thought. I was gonna do, like, Lunar Tide, Tyr and Scroll, Forest Guardian. So that'd be purple to Doomskull, green to purple, which is cool, yellow to Doomskull, and then we got purple to Skull, brown to green. That'd probably work, but what are we gonna put for our last thing? Green to blue. Blue and purple. We need one more Skull Troop. Or something. We need like a mana generator or something. I don't know. We have no mana generation yet. There's like nothing in this freaking kingdom. Purple to green and Hunter's Mark. We got 2 greens. I'm gonna try that. Now I can do whatever color. Then we can do whatever class we want, though. I'm gonna do Thief. Let's try this. It's got to be better than that other team. Banner. We got green, green. We got purple, purple. I guess that's fine. Let's just try it. Let's see. That last team took way too long. Grim Woods is horrible. Purple to green. Of course not. And we're entangled. Thank you very much right away. This is like making me mad. PvP, I love when I'm just... Here we go. This would be cool if we weren't entangled. Purple to green. I get untangled, dude. Need Orpheus. Hey, we're untangled now. Yay. You're dead now. Yay. Alright. I keep forgetting. Purple to green. Okay. We gotta get something else up. Still taking forever. What is this one? Purple to skull and brown to green. Ah, man. Can we? Come on. Nothing wants to go right. We got a lot of purple to skull here. And green to purple and yellow to doom skull. We have nothing. Somehow. We got like 3 different conversions. We have nothing. Crazy. So I'm just doing this. Start casting stuff. I don't know. That was better than the Lunarian one. Let's try it again. I'm gonna put on Orpheus. I'm done with this. I'm done with my Grim Woods after this, though. I'm trying my best here. It's like a horrible one you should not do. Let me put an Anu on. Alright, last try here. I hate this one. Alright, purple to green. Of course not. We're entangled again already. My Grim Woods is so awesome. At least we got Orpheus on now. I'm gonna just start getting mana. They can take the skulls if they want. I'm gonna take green. There we go. Might just have to start casting stuff. Taking skulls and casting stuff and not be slow. Just do stuff. Purple to skull, brown to green. Of course not. Purple to skull, brown to green. Purple to skull, brown to green. Nope. Got this kinda. Let's just do it. Just gotta do stuff. Just gotta do stuff. At least that puts a bunch of purple on the board. We lost a troop. But if we can get a tier and scroll up, and we got... That's funny. Great. I think they're all messed up over there, too. That's hilarious. Here we go. Watch this, though. We're still in the fight. We're not out of the fight yet. Got hits here and scroll. Let's do the wolf. Let's do nothing. Yeah. This is horrible. Anyway, I showed you two teams. I hope you can figure something out. Maybe you can hit me up and let me know if you figure something better out, but I would totally skip that one. I hate it. Unless you just want a doomed glaive, maybe build a whole team around doomed glaive or something. That's the only last thought I have. But here you go if you want to try this. Maybe you can tweak it. I went with Thief and Purple Storm so I could have more purple. That's because we're changing purple to skulls and 50% start. Instant kill there. I could have just been getting unlucky too. You kind of just have to cast stuff. Like, you're thinking about alignment and you want to play carefully, but if you're stuck in that restriction for some reason, just start casting stuff, honestly. If you even got a little bit of it. Or try the Lunarian thing or try the Doomed Glaive thing. That's all I got. I can't... This is a horrible place. What about KZeal? Is this any better? Got a bunch of weird restrictions this week. Ares is trash. Oh no. Empress? You could Empress something. You got any cool weapons? War and Peace? You could maybe Empress War and Peace like we were doing in the Underspire. Of course they do this week, man. It's a bunch of weird restrictions. Huh. I don't know. Let's see if that works. Here we got Dwarven Gate. Apothecary. Gimlet. We're transforming all green to brown, though. I'm gonna try this for a second. I'm having trouble on PvP. I'm just flying through it. They're giving us a bunch of new weird ones. Just see what happens here. I might have to tweak this one. I'm just seeing. Alright, good start. Ah, I don't have niches on. Right, the double shot espresso them. Can we do that again? Ah, I wish I got a... This is better than the other one. They had that summon or else we'd already be done. Ah, you suck. There we go. Let me put my niches on and we'll see if it's actually viable. How do I have no niches on anywhere? Let's go. PvP really annoys me. Like, I don't need all these teams. I'm just doing it for y'all. I'm gonna go do Takaka and Unrestricted or something. And never touch any of these. We gotta get up our War and Peace again. Do this. There we go. I don't think we need that. Oh, so close. Hmm. Come on. Got a barrier, but... Oh, now I'm silenced. Sick. Probably shouldn't have done that. One thing you can do, I forgot to say, now that everybody's teams are out there and they're going to be facing you, you could go to and you could just copy a team from the other side. If you don't like my stuff, like let's do a demonstration here. Now you can go, hey, Scout, what are they using? Oh, I could try that maybe. That looks horrible though. Hey, Scout, what are they using? Oh, they got Ares, Doom, Sledge, Lasher, and I don't know about that either, but it's just a hard one, so. Hey, Scout, what are they using? Mount Crusher, Apothecary, I don't know. I like my team better than those. But same thing with this one. McGrim Woods, let's see what everybody's using. Go here, bang. Ice Arrow, Krampus, Spirit Fox, okay, whatever, dude. Doomed Glaive. Maybe that one, I don't know. At least they're trying. Sir Wolfric, Doom Glaive, Lenarian. See, I like those are okay. I don't know if they're better than mine, but it's just Monday. Like, it should get, as the week goes, you're gonna end up seeing better and better teams on the other side, so you can just copy. Let's try this one more time. I just want to make sure it's okay. We don't have alignment. Still don't. Gorgatha's starting from 0. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Kill that. Alright, we should be okay now. Let's go. Anyway, that's my idea for this one. Another one I don't like. At least I'll have teams loaded in. Everybody, if you face me in PvP, hey, you can see my teams, I guess. Not that they're great, but I'm trying my hardest here on live stream. We got green. Whenever there's a color restriction, you can always just do Stellarix if you want to. Diamantina. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do any brain busters here. Let's just do this. Or you could do this one. Let's do the Venoxia, Queen Beatrix. The Leprechaun. We gotta get moving. Remember though, like I said, you can do Diamantina Wand. You can do Stellarix Wand, Leprechauns. I'm just trying to do something a little bit not as crazy. What we do for... Like, maybe I'll use the wand here. I don't know. I hate the wand with this team, though. It always... I always forget what I want to use here with this team. Let's just do a... Sinny Explodey. That's... You try not to block, because you want to loop a little bit. Come on. Oh, they have to be green? It has to be a green weapon? I forgot about that. So... I'll just do Essence of Evil. Stop. Green and... purple? See how it goes. I'll see what other people are using too. I think a Boreal's not green, unfortunately. I think it's... Is it blue and purple or something? I know, it sounds like it should be green. I've done that. I've said that before, like, oh, Boreal Crystal. Here's a real team. You know, if you don't have Diamantina or Stellarix, I'm trying to show you some love. I'm not even using the wand. I try to... Even though we haven't used any of that yet, like... I think this is like a team. This is a real team that you can use. I don't have to fiddle fart around with McGrim Woods or Kaziel restrictions. It's a green. I know that one works. Forest of Thorns. And it's a Blood Frenzy. I mean, first thought is Rowan. But what are we gonna put with her? Fey Elemental. Forest Troll? Daughter Yasmin? Green, Elemental Bow. We got all elementals. Let's do... At least you can catch green. Let's try this. Excuse me. We go blue. Blue for sure. What's going on with my banners? Blue. Blue, green, minus red. Class. Let's just stick with Archer. Let's see what happens. It's a Blood Frenzy, though. It's gonna be... I mean, the bow will do a little bit of damage. The Forest Troll will make a bunch of green. The Rowan will do, hopefully, some damage. And Daughter of Yasmin's, like, trying to get people up. The Rowan up. Let's see what happens. I don't know. This seems better than Kaziel or McGrim Woods, but not as good as green. Could have done Titan, maybe? Maybe we should have done Titan. And I need guard medals, too. No guard medals on right now. Hold on. It's not gonna work. Especially in a blood frenzy. Alright, so first thing. Put guard medals on. Second thing. I'm gonna put on Titan. 50% start the hero and the troll. Alright. Now it should be a little bit better. We're still gonna have to cast a couple times. And if we lose Rowan, we're kinda screwed, but... There's the troll. Come on, baby. Let's do this first. Do Rowan. Man, look how much they got. Let's get rid of this yellow. Do this again. Dang, dude. So much. One thing, though, I'm not elemental. So it's not making as much as I would want it to make. Why'd I do that? Wrong button. What are you doing? The heck are they doing with this team anyway? It's a weird team. Not being elemental is bugging me. But I wanted to be, The fact this is a blood frenzy is messing it up. They're hitting me and crap. Rowan's damage is stupid low now. Wow, I'm doing 0. Like, what is that? What'd they do to her? Huh. It's weird. I'm missing something there, but I'm just... PvP's like making me mad today. I might have to do this instead. We might need more damage too. Alright, so we're getting green and yellow for Forest of Thorn allies. And we're all, it's definitely, we gotta change our class again. Probably have to go behind him. Yellow and green. Red to green. Alright, so class... Forest of Thorns, is that Archer? Or am I tripping? Right. If I was doing a pre-recorded video, I would be so mad right now. Because you see how much time this would take? I would be so frustrated and not like any of my teams. And I would keep trying and trying and trying. And the video wouldn't come out for hours and hours. Now we're doing it on live stream, so I'm just like... getting even more frustrated because you're seeing it real time. Let's try this, I guess. You see anything wrong with this? I'm gonna try it. We need some more damage, but like the Elemental bow wasn't working because we weren't elemental. And then they were hitting our Rowan, and Rowan was doing 0 damage. This thing's... I didn't mean to do that. Pushed the wrong button. I don't care. Already hitting Rowan, that's great. That's beautiful. They're trying the same thing, look. That's the same team. You guys see that? Oh, it's this freaking guy. It's the same team, though. Shout out to that guy. At least he knows what he's doing a little bit. I don't really watch him, but he's trying. Wow. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that first team. They were using it too, so... I just got bad luck. Something happened where I was hitting for 0. So do the Rowan one. I'm getting irritated. PvP is not my favorite thing. I go and I do my VP, I get my bonuses, I don't mess around with it, I don't go to 100 billion VP, I don't see the need. I think it's a waste of time. Brown. I don't know. It's taking way too long on a Monday. It's starting to get on my nerves. I think I do Guard's Avatar, maybe. You can always remember the color restrictions. You can always do the Stellarix. I mean, if we're not going to do that at all, can we do it somewhere? Let's go back out. We got brown, we got Blighted Lands, we got Mystic, we got Cinemirage, we got yellow. Yellow's gonna be the Takaka, huh? Let's knock that one out. Where the fuck are you, dummy? There it is. I'm an idiot. Banner doesn't matter. Just pick a random banner because it's stupid. Thank you for the 2, Mark. It helps a little bit. I'm getting very irritated. My day is going to be down the toilet. And, yeah, we are spinning our freaking wheels, too. So appreciate it, bro. There we go. Like, you're going to find one, and you're going to just stick to it. You're not going to be in McGrim Woods, and you're not going to be in K-Zeal, and you're not going to be doing some weird, stupid Forest of Thorns team. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's annoying and it sucks, you're not going to stay there. You're going to go somewhere else. Here's this. Now my dog's barking. I might start doing this a different way. I might just say, this is the place I recommend, and this is the team I recommend. I'm not going to do one for every single place. Alright, I'm going to try a couple more, I guess. Trying to help. I'm almost over it, though. Cinemirage is the Blood Frenzy, too. Jeez. You know what's, you're gonna say, that guy just destroyed Sinnycool. You know he had 50% extra stats because he was the Blood Frenzy, so don't be thinking that way. He had more stats because he was the Blood Frenzy. I did not have more stats, so... He had 50% more armor because he was the enemy. It was a Blood Frenzy. Base rarity! I I'd probably try like double Scourge. And then yellow to purple doesn't really help. What's our weapon gonna be? Doomed Vulge doesn't help with Scourge. Explode purple? No, what? Red and purple. Might be okay. That helps nothing. At least we got some Daemons. We could do her. What do we got here? Nothing. It all sucks. I'll try this. Cinemirage. Jeez, now we have to be Cinemirage. What's Cinemirage's class? Why can't I remember? Doomsayer? Yup. Equip, I guess. Banner. We got a lot of green. And we got a lot of red. We got one purple. We got a bunch of brown. We have, oh! Gonna make me choose. What color are we not using? Got green, blue, purple, red, brown. What's the other color? Yellow? This? I guess. Let's try it. What's this person using? Wrath, Lust. Why are you using Lust? You trying to be a sweaty wrestler? I need to start doing PvP earlier. I need to like load in the teams before I do the stream. I don't know. It just takes too long and I don't care enough. I missed a blue extra turn there. Nah, I just didn't want anybody thinking like, how come that team, how come it worked so good when he, well, he was Blood Frenzy, that's why. If I was Blood Frenzy, what happens the other way around? When y'all face me in the Blood Frenzy, what is going on, dude? About to rage quit. Death mark. Oh, baby. Death mark, baby. Oh, cool. And then they steal my mana. PvP sucks now. I hate it. I don't know why people do so much of it. Like, what are you getting? Let me know. I mean, you get the books, I know. But that's only for a certain amount of people, really. It's like when you did Guild Wars and you got gems. Most people weren't, though. Oh, now they're... I quit, dude. Fuck this shit. I hate this. Look at Blood Frenzy, too. Anyway, I think I'm done. I got way too much to do today for this right now. I'm sorry. PvP's annoying. Do, Talk Haka. Do Talk Haka in yellow, or do Unrestricted and do Talk Haka. Or, I showed you another team in green that you could use with Queen Beatrix and Vinoxia if you don't have Talk Haka. Or Diamantina or something. That's my advice. I think you should stay away. Stay away from Grimwood. Stay away from Kaziel. Don't even go here to Forest of Thorns because it's a blood frenzy. It's not going to work the way you think it's going to work. And then, you know, Cinemirage is another blood frenzy. You just saw me get destroyed. And then, you know, Mystic's probably okay. I just don't feel like making a team right now. But Mystic has some decent options you could do. I think another Queen Beatrix team probably would work. Blighted Lands is always like a crappy one that you don't really want to do, you know. That's why you don't see people making teams on stream like that. I usually do, and it's fine. But ever since they did the tweak with all the player teams now, getting wrecked, especially in Blood Frenzies, when I haven't even figured out my teams yet, so. Excuses. But what I'm going to do is yellow or Central Spire. So if you want to do what I'm doing that. I think right here. You got this little line. You know, you could do green, yellow, Central Spire. And even like throw in brown and Mystic. But I won't touch anything else. Like, go right here. You know, don't touch any of those outers. Do the color restrictions or Mystic or Central Spire. But I'm done for the day. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me today. Mark, Chad, Livewire, Sauna. Thanks again, Sauna. Appreciate you. Professor, Garth. You know, I think from now on, I'm going to make my teams and then go live. I'm not going to sit here and make them, especially even now, like the way it is now. Like, before it was alright, you just make a fast team, you blaze through it. Like, I don't even think, it doesn't even, like, if you got first back in the day, like, that don't even count. Like, now's when it counts. Professor, Mark, Garth. And I got first, so I'm not, like, just saying that. Tyrion, J.M. Ricks, Stacy, Efley, Rydia, Solitary Mind with those retracted messages as usual. Livewire, Efley, Rainman, Ivy, and Mark. I think you're first today. Mark, Livewire, Sauna. Let's see what y'all are saying. You be crafting Stella this week on both accounts? Nice. Yeah, I ain't worried about it, Mark. Yeah, Misty, that was great. Like, those blood frenzies wrecked me. I'm not, like, trying to deny it. Yeah, yep. And this is why people are quitting over PvP, says Tyrion Shark. Yep. You really can't just go around and do all of them. You gotta find one you like and just do it. I don't think the way it's designed is the way you should be doing it. Like, you'd think you would chase the orange diamonds around, maybe you'd go to a blood frenzy and double up with the VP, talisman, and all that. I feel like you stay in one spot and you just get VP and you just get your bonuses and you just say, screw this. That's what I think. I don't like the PvP, and I don't like it. All right, Garcia. I know, Misty. It's not like even when they do the updates, they barely gain any players off of this. I don't know why they think this is the way to go. Like, nobody cares. Like, the Guild Wars rework or whatever, like, who cares? Like, nobody likes Guild Wars. Unless they rework it into something fun, but that's not what they're going to do. There's, like, they'd have no way to monetize Guild Wars, so that's what they're doing. It's broken. They broke it on purpose so they can rework it and to find a way to make money off of it. It's not like let's figure out how to make Guild Wars fun. No. It's, hey, let's figure out a way to monetize Guild Wars. Yes. Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little grumpy. I'm just thinking about all the things I gotta do today, and this is just taking way too long, and I hope I helped a little bit. Like, even just seeing me fail on a couple things will help you by you don't do that. You know, stick in the central spire, the yellow, the brown, the green. Don't be going to those blood frenzies. They're terrible. They're in bad spots right now. But anyway, you think there should be a rarity restriction in some of those areas just to shake it up? I managed to win with a really straightforward. I mean, I would win too eventually. It's just, I don't think you should, like, the goal isn't to, let's go to Cinemirage and make it, like, try to build a team until we win. Like, you're going to be, that's like a waste of time. You could be doing so many other things. Gnome's hangover, I know. My brain's not back in action yet. I'm still on the brainless gnome killing. That's probably right. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Sorry for the cursing and stuff. And hey, I don't rage quit very often. But today, screw this. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Peace out.